Danny said on Saturday you probably wouldn't have long to enjoy the win. I presume the preparations are all mid-flow for tomorrow night's game.
Yeah, absolutely. We were pleased with the performance on Saturday. I was proud of the efforts of the players, particularly the resilience and the grit that they showed after playing so well against Wrexham and then Stockport and not getting anything for our good work. For the boys to show up again and get to the levels that they did, credit to them. Yeah, it was a good performance, and it certainly gives us something to build on Tuesday night.
And certainly something for you. You know that their levels now are that high, and you'll want to see them more and more in the last few games.
Well, I think good players, good teams back up good performances, don't they? And we have the opportunity to do that on Tuesday. I think we play a Grimsby team who've been fighting for their lives themselves. Had a really positive result on Saturday against Crewe, which pretty much retains their status in the division. It's been interesting to watch them because obviously we prepared for them in February and they were playing a possession-based game, very different to what they've probably done in the last 10 to 12 games where they've played much more direct, been much more purposeful in their play. Lots of balls in the box, long throws on both sides, and yeah, absolutely ask you a lot of questions in that way. So we're going to need to be ready for that. But we've shown that we can stand up to that. We've done that in the past. And for us at home, where we love to be, four games left now, and 3 of those at home is just a brilliant opportunity for us. And we can feel the connection with our supporters growing by the day. I mean, the away support at Cowley was just incredible on Saturday, and the home support has been brilliant since Nicky and I arrived. So that's going to be really important come tomorrow for sure.
And Dave Artell, very experienced manager, and he was very, very clear to his team after the game that it wasn't done and dusted. They still need a point to be mathematically safe. So you'll probably be expecting as tough a game as you would have done any time against a Dave.
Yeah, of course. At this level, everybody's professional in their approach, and yeah, I think they have goal difference on their side probably, but no, it's to put the energy and the focus on us. We know what we have to do. We definitely still need points. We had a good result on Saturday. We know that we need to get 6 points, and if we get 6 points in the next 4 games, then none of the other permutations matter, and that's really where our energy and focus is.
And has that been good for the squad and for yourself, that it has always been in our hands? It's what we do and not what anyone else is doing.
I think it's always been that. It's always been for us about the process. It's always been about the performance. We haven't always had the outcome that maybe our performances have deserved, but we haven't shown any weakness in those moments. We've just tried to get better. We've just tried to improve. We've just tried to take the learnings. There's in a lot of the games since I've been here, in the 15 games I've been here, there's been a real consistency in our performance. Unfortunately, sometimes the outcome has been influenced by individual error, technical error, some crazy moments that have cost us probably accumulating more points than we have. But we've been really consistent in the level of performance, and we need to be really consistent in the next 4 games. Yeah, like I said, we're a team that's growing. We're improving all the time. I think we are finding different ways to win games, which is good. On Saturday we had to be super organised against the ball. We had to play with a real intelligence. We had to play, but also with the intensity that we like against it. I think tomorrow night the challenge is different. Crawley were very possession based. Grimsby are very direct. We have to be ready for this, and we have to make sure that we stand up to it. And then we have to be good enough to take the ball ourselves and play the way that we want to play.
Yeah, and talking about being ready for it, you've talked ever since you got here about it not being about one player, not being about 11 players, about being the whole squad. And of course, Sam Hornby proved that on Saturday. Not played for a while, come in and does a job. And there'll be others that might be the case for the next few games as well. Yeah,
absolutely. I was so pleased for Sam. He was so deserving of a really good performance. He's a brilliant professional. Every day he comes in, he trains with intensity. He tries to get better. Always brings enthusiasm. He's a really reliable, experienced goalkeeper. I thought his game management was excellent on Saturday. And he also towards the end made some really good saves for the team. So it was a good performance. But the great thing about elite sport and professional football, the next game comes around really quickly, so no time to get ahead of yourself. You have to go and back it up and go and perform to the same level again. But yeah, from our point of view, it's always lovely when the selfless players, the Sam Hornby, the Tom Hoppers, get the rewards that they deserve, because they give so much to the team. Some of it goes unrecognised and unnoticed. So when they're able to get the limelight, if you like, it's always nice from our perspective. And you won't find two more selfless players than Tom and Sam. So it was great to see them get their just rewards at the weekend.
And that togetherness was evident after the match, where even the likes of Fikra and Harry Anderson, Manny Egbo, who weren't involved in the squad at all, were kind of at Crawley and enjoying the win with everyone.
Absolutely, they were all there. War Edwards, all the whole group. The whole group is really together. They've been through a lot together this season, and I think that those experiences has really united the players, and there's a really good spirit amongst the group. You can see that everybody's fighting for the same cause. You can see that everybody's putting the team before themselves. You can see that everybody's fighting together, and there's a good feeling, not just within the group but within the club. The supporters are bringing loads of energy and loads of positivity, and collectively I think everybody can see that we're moving in the right direction. What we have to do now in the next 12 days is ensure that we get the performances and the outcomes that we need to retain our status in this division. And then from that moment onwards, we can then look to the future. And to me, that will be such an exciting opportunity.